So today we would be solving LeetCode question number 1524, and that is number of subarrays with odd sum. What the question says is that we need to print the count of those subarrays which have their sum as an odd integer. Okay, like for it, and subarrays can be single digits also. Like for this an example, we have 1, 3 and 5. 1 can be as a single subarray, 3 can be as a single subarray, 5 can be as a single element subarray. These are three elements with single elements as their subarray, and at last including all three, 1 plus 3 plus 5, that is equals to 9, and that is also a subarray. So I am having a total of 4 subarrays that have their sum, accumulative sum, as odd. Okay, now for example, all evens in all evens if we have all even integers in our array, we would not be getting any subarray that has its sum as odd. And similarly, we have this, that is an example of 16. Okay, so how would be approaching this question? Uh, Let me just initialize a vector of dp, vector of int dp, that has its size as arr dot size and each and every element as 0. Our answer variable that would be collecting the total amount of subarrays we have received so far up till now. And let me just check for now, as if my dp, if my arr of 0 modulus 2 is not equals to 0, that is if my starting number is odd or not. Okay, let me just check for it. If it is an odd, then just say dp of 0 is equals to 1. That is, I have found a number in my starting position that was initially an odd and presently also an odd. Let me just say dp of 0 is equals to 0. That is what dp stores, is that how many subarrays with odd sums till now you have found. So what does this sentence told us? That we found one subarray sum one subarray with odd sum till now. Okay, the sentence told us this. Now whenever I iterate for int I is equals to 1, because we have dealt with our 0th number, I is less than arr dot size and I plus plus. Let me tell you one thing. This is the basic thing I know, and we all know, that odd plus odd results in even. Odd plus even results in odd, and odd and even plus odd results in odd. Okay, and even plus even results in even. Okay, this is the basic idea behind this question. So let us just keep this in mind. If this is the basic idea, then let me just number this: 1, idea number 1, idea number 2, idea number 3, and idea number 4. Okay, equation number 1, 2, 3, 4. We have equation number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let us see. If arr of I modulus 2 is equals to 0, if you are having an even number, okay, then previously if it was odd, then just say that include this even number in my subarray list and copy the amount of subarrays that were back till now same as it is. That is, dp of I is equals to dp of I minus 1. That is, if I was having, for example, 2, 2, 2 and 3. Okay, this was my subarray. This was my array, and my dp looks something like 0, 0, 0, and let us see what we will put at this position. But why it all went 0? Because at this moment I said the starting position I have already dealt, because I asked in my starting that if array at 0 was even, then just assign, let it be even 0, and if it is odd, then just assign it 1. Next, secondly, I went across my first element. I said, are you even? Are you even? It said yes, I am even. So I am just saying that copy copy the amount of odd, or the amount of subarrays, odd subarrays, that were previously to you at your position also, because you could also be making those many subarrays only. Okay, that means if there were one odd subarray at this position, then if it is even, then it would not contribute into an increment in the number of subarrays, in the number of odd subarrays. It would just be as it is. Okay, if previously there were even, there were, it was making an even sum, and right now I am having an odd integer, then I would be presently at an opportunity of increasing my count of odd subarrays. But that is not the case right now, because I am having odd subarray sum previously. I am encountering even integer right now, so the sum remains odd. This has not contributed anything in my count of answers, so let the count of subarrays be as it is. Okay, else dp of I is equals to I minus dp of I minus 1 plus 1. That is, if previously there had occurred a odd element that was making our subarray sum as odd, likewise 1, likewise 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. For this, our dp would have been storing 0, 2, 2, 2, and now I encounter another odd. Till now I was having odd sums. This was making an odd sum, this was making an odd sum, it itself was an odd sum, this was making an odd sum, these whole were making an odd sum. Now I encountered 5, that is also an odd. But I know from my equation number 1 that odd plus odd gives me even. If I include this 5 in this subarray sum, then I am going to get my all of the sum as even. So I need to omit this portion. Hence I subtracted this value from my current index, or you can say that include 5, and include 5. That is, till now I am having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I am at my fifth element. Okay, I was having two odd subarray sums, up till now, but now I am going to subtract them. Because if I include that odd element right now, I am going to get all of my subarray sums as even, and that is not the condition that is required. So please just subtract these two subarrays, these this value which was being carried up till now, because if it was an even element, it would have copied just the count of odd subarrays from its previous ancestor number. Okay, so if it was an even number, it just copied because it did not increment in any value of the number of subarray sums in odd. Okay, because it did not changed its perspective. If it was an odd subarray sum, it remained an odd subarray sum. Okay, what we did after each if or after each else is that answer was equals to answer plus 1, answer plus dp of I. Why this? Because we said that after including each element, please get the total sum of subarrays that you have received up till now. Okay, that is, I included two. My total subarray sums with odd sum was 0. I received 3, but now my total subarray sum of odd was 2. Now it was 2 plus 2, 4. Now it was 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. And now when I came at this 5, things went opposite or things changed. I said please do not include this. Subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2, that is 3. So I said there are 3 subarrays with odd sums at this moment. What were those 3? 4, 4, 5, 4 and 5, and 5 separately. So this was it, guys. I think the logic is pretty much clear. What is left is that is given in our question, that please do yes, 10 to the power 9 plus 7 modulus 10 to the power 9, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 and 7. Just do this, and then at the very end please return my answer, and that would be the answer. Okay, went we went we went wrong answers because we have not done. Answer is initially is equals to dp of 0. That should also be counted, and that is it. And that is it. That was just for explaining. Test cases are passed, runtime 0 millisecond. Hope that this question gets submitted, and this will be submitted because we have not done any mistakes yet. Okay, wrong answer. Why? Why wrong answer? Is it overflowing? Auto? That is correct. 142 again. I think this is correct. Now? Okay, so we omitted 10. Okay, so the question is accepted, and I hope the logic was clear. We had a deep discussion into these questions, and the very important part, this question was asked in Google and Apple. So I think this indeed increases the importance of this question. So please do prepare well, and we'll meet in the next video. Uh, and hope you like this video. Please do comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Please do subscribe to the channel, and we'll meet in the next one. Thanks and bye.